We all have our weaknesses. It's a part of being human. Some of us crave salty snacks, like a bowl of pretzels or a handful of salted peanuts, while others can't resist a plate of cheesy nachos, especially when they're loaded with toppings. But there's one indulgence that seems to unite us all: sugar. From cakes to candies, it's everywhere. Sugar has a profound effect on our brains, triggering reactions that leave us craving more. It's almost like a chain reaction. When we consume sugary foods, our taste receptors send signals to the brain's reward system, making us feel good. This system releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure, making us want more. This dopamine rush creates a feeling of euphoria, reinforcing the behavior and making it hard to resist. This is why we find sugary foods so appealing. They make us feel happy, even if just for a moment. Understanding how sugar affects our brains is the first step towards making informed choices about our consumption. Knowledge is power. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. This fundamental principle drives much of our behavior, influencing our choices and actions on a daily basis. When we encounter something pleasurable, like the taste of sugar, our brain takes note. It's an instant signal that something good is happening. Dopamine, the feel-good chemical, plays a crucial role in this process. It acts as a messenger, transmitting signals of pleasure and reward throughout the brain. When we consume sugar, it triggers a surge of dopamine in the brain's reward pathway. This pathway is a complex network that reinforces behaviors by making us feel good. This dopamine rush creates a feeling of pleasure and reward, reinforcing the behavior. It's a powerful mechanism that ensures we seek out experiences that bring us joy. Our brain learns that sugar equals pleasure, encouraging us to seek it out again. This learned behavior can become a habit, driving us to crave more sugar. This is the same reward pathway activated by addictive drugs, albeit to a lesser extent. The similarity highlights how powerful and influential this pathway can be. However, the pleasure we derive from sugar diminishes with repeated exposure. Over time, the same amount of sugar doesn't bring the same level of joy. This leads to a phenomenon known as tolerance. As tolerance builds, we need more sugar to achieve the same pleasurable effect, creating a cycle that can be hard to break. Tolerance occurs when our bodies become less responsive to a substance over time. This means we need more of the substance to achieve the same effect. When we consume sugar regularly, our brain adapts to the constant dopamine surges. The dopamine receptors become less sensitive, requiring more sugar for the same pleasure. This can lead to a cycle of overconsumption. Our brains seek that initial dopamine rush, leading to excessive sugar consumption. While sugar affects the same brain pathways as addictive drugs, it does not have the same potency. However, the similarities highlight the importance of mindful consumption. While the science behind sugar's effects on the brain may seem daunting, there is good news. Understanding these effects can empower us to make better choices. We are not powerless against our biology. With the right strategies, we can manage our sugar intake effectively. By understanding how sugar affects our brains, we can take proactive steps to reduce its impact. We can make informed choices and develop healthier habits. Planning meals ahead can help avoid impulsive sugary snacks. Be mindful of added sugars. Read food labels carefully. Choose whole foods. Avoid processed foods that often contain hidden sugars. Opt for fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Stay hydrated. Drinking water can help curb sugar cravings. Drinking water can help curb sugar cravings. Don't deprive yourself. Allow occasional treats in moderation. Allow occasional treats in moderation. Seek support. Talk to friends and family about your goals. Reach out to a healthcare professional if needed. They can provide personalized advice and support. By making informed choices and adopting healthier habits, you can take control of your sugar intake. You can take control of your sugar intake and improve your overall well-being. Remember, small changes can lead to big results.